We have an update on the story we brought you this week. The Macon Water Authority is working on $5 million in emergency repairs at their Amerson water treatment plant in Jones County. Vice President of Plant Operations Michelle Wana told authority leaders last week that 2 plant filters are out of service. He says that's not the only problem and that the organization could be at risk of losing their permit to treat water if it's not addressed soon. Wana blamed lack of maintenance by previous managers who we're hearing from tonight. Maggie Fitzgerald joins us in studio to explain.
Lori, shortly after we reported those millions in plant repairs on Tuesday, Gary McCoy reached out to us. He was the Macon Water Authority Director of Water Operations for more than 20 years. He was overseeing the Amerson water treatment plant, and tonight he's sharing his side to the story.
Everything they said in that report they was aware of.
Millions of dollars worth of repairs underway, with a permit on the line according to current water authority leaders. But the long-standing issues at Macon's award-winning drinking water plant is not news to Gary McCoy, and he's not taking the blame.
My reputation of 44 years is just trying to be destroyed with this. I take that very serious, and when I seen the misinformation and disinformation that was actually being said, I just knew it was time to speak out.
2 filters and 2 traveling screens at the Amerson plant are currently out of service. There's also a settling tank that has a broken rake, gathering sludge. These are problems McCoy says he discussed regularly with previous administration while overseeing the plant for 2 decades and requested money to make those repairs.
My job is to gather funding, to request funding, send it to the higher up. Now, whatever happened there is out of my control, but it was continuously, they continuously knew about the issues.
McCoy says previous administration put off prioritizing the issues in the budget for nearly 8 years.
Good thing.
However,
We're walking down.
his plans have garnered support from current leadership.
This man is why we are on the map of the world of the best tasting drinking water.
Board members Desmond Brown and Elaine Lucas say they're still seeking transparency within the authority.
I am asking today for a grand jury investigation.
This comes a day after Lucas criticized alleged financial and operational irregularities within the organization. But McCoy is looking to clear his name.
They knew what I offered and what I gave to this organization. And just because I'm no longer a part of it, you know, I just don't see why we had to end this way.
And last week, the authority's engineering team also reportedly said their state water treatment permit would be in jeopardy if a 3rd screen is compromised. But McCoy says this is false. He says those screens were rebuilt just 7 years ago and should have a 20 to 30-year lifespan. Back to you.
Thank you, Maggie. We spoke with Macon Water Authority President Ron Shipman today, who says Michelle Wana was not told about these problems when McCoy began reporting to him in 2023. He says the Water Authority is committed in their transparency while fixing these problems.